Hello again, and welcome to the June 2020 block of the month. And this month we are going to be making the mug block, and we will be making 4 of these. So we're going to go ahead and start. And this one, our challenge is to use all those little lines on our ruler, all these little markings that we don't always pay attention to. We get to kind of take advantage of all those little markings that that ruler comes with. So there's a lot of 1 1/8 cuts, which is one line over from the 1 inch. The next little tick mark would be your eighth. And there's a lot that are, for example, 1 7/8, and that would be almost 2 inches and back it off. And there's that little mark there that becomes 1 7/8. So just have a little fun, take some time, look at your ruler, make sure you understand all the little markings, and let's build some mug blocks. The first thing we're going to do is the bottom of our mug piece. We have these 2 square units. We've drawn diagonal lines going in towards the middle, and we're going to stitch right on those lines. I'm going to do that now. Line up the piece so it meets exactly in the corner. And we did one side and the next side. Okay, and then we'll just want to trim off approximately 1/4 inch, and I just use my scissors. They're especially easy to use on small seams like that. Okay, and then we're going to press those as such, and the center of our mug then is complete. The next step is to take the next 2 little squares and attach them to the bottom of the mug. So I'm going to add 1 to each side, 1/4 inch seam allowance, and press that, and add the second side. Okay, and it looks like that. And now we'll be able to add the mug bottom to the mug center. We'll go ahead and do that now. Sewing 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to line up all the edges. Okay, and we'll want to give that a good little press, and that section of our mug is complete. And now we can go ahead and work on the handle. And I have all my pieces laid out, and I'm going to start sewing these 2 units together. And there again, I'm lining them up, and I'm going to stitch 1/4 inch. And then I'm just going to work my way up and then down. So next I'm going to add this piece on with 1/4 inch seam. As such, and then I'm going to add the top portion on, sewing 1/4 inch. Okay, and then I'm going to add the bottom half to the mug handle. And one more piece to go. That's going to be the background piece to finish off the bottom of the handle. Okay, just like that. Then we can go ahead and add the handle unit to the mug, sewing 1/4 inch. Lining up the edges. Okay, and then we'll want to press that. I'm just finger pressing for the sake of the video, but I would normally take my iron and press each seam because I like to have it nice and flat as I'm going. And then the next thing that you'll do is add the top background piece of the mug, and we'll line it up and use our 1/4 inch seam. Okay, press that, and then we're going to add the side piece. Press that, and your block is complete. You'll make 4 of these, and these are going to measure 8.5 by 8.5. And if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, go ahead and decorate your mugs. You could add a cute little applique on there if you want to do some embroidery work, maybe add a little pieced block inside there. It's your quilt, and have some fun being creative and design your mug however you choose. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.